Hey Mason,
Yeah, what up?
you know what? I'm getting really tired of people saying they've never seen the first episode of the Real Talk Mic Drop podcast. What do you think we should do?
I think we should remake it.
Remake it. You know what? You have a good idea right there. Why don't we remake it? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Real Talk Mic Drop. And can you please do the favors? Oh, okay, that hit my knee. That hit my knee. Oh, okay.
Was I not supposed to stop on your knee?
No.
Sorry.
I can't. That shit hurts.
Sorry,
Okay.
man. You can do it to me if you want.
No, I don't.
Just do it so I don't feel bad. Okay, yeah, that was kind of shocking. Hello, world.
With your host, I.Ortiz. And my special guest, Mason. And me, baby.
Come on, dude. You gotta be more enthusiastic when you introduce me. You didn't sound very happy.
I'm not happy. Because you know what? People don't know that you were the first ever Real Talk Mic Drop podcast guest. How does that make you feel?
That makes me feel insignificant and uncared about and disrespected and like nobody cares when I'm in I.Ortiz's content. And it hurts my feelings.
I hear that there is a new song coming out from the Cute Guys That Have Girlfriends group.
It's probably true. I can't confirm nor deny that.
You're kind of in the band, but okay.
My manager says we can't talk about it.
But yes, this is a follow-up interview with Mason Keys. And that's it.
Fair enough.
Well, here you guys have it, the Real Talk Mic Drop podcast with Mason. I've been suggested this a lot. I've been asked why Mason hasn't been the first episode. He was. How's your life?
My life's pretty good. I can't complain.
Do you want to elaborate?
No, not really. How's your life?
That's pretty good. I have a girlfriend, kind of, so...
Dude, no way, me too.
Huh. That's just like our band, the Cute Guys That Have Girlfriends group.
That is exactly like our band, the Cute Guys That Have Girlfriends group.
Huh. Should we make a song?
Maybe. We should think. I'll think about it.
Yeah, we
New Year's resolution, make a song.
We didn't spend an hour before this shoot to shoot a, you know.
Yeah, we weren't writing lyrics or like choosing instrumentals.
I didn't post something on my Snapchat earlier that was a rap.
No.
That was just me rapping.
Yeah, just freestyling. That's how we do it. Or that's how he does, because I'm not good. I'm not a good freestyler. I'm not a good rapper, period. What?
Yeah, okay. When I point in the screen machine, there's something in the background.
Oh, okay, so you've upgraded. So since the days that I was on this podcast, you upgraded your technology.
Yeah, so that's you rapping.
Okay.
I get a lot of people saying your verse was the best. What do you think about that?
I mean, I think the humble answer is to say, of course mine's not the best. Ivan took the video, he chose the instrumental, he helped me write the lyrics, and he really was the reason that the project was done in the first place. But if people are saying I'm the best, I mean, I'm not going to say no. I am going to say thank you, but I don't necessarily agree either. Because it took so much effort for me to actually write that. And considering how fast Ivan's able to just kind of like crank out shit, it really shocks me, and I'm impressed.
Well, your take was in just one take. Mine was like a couple takes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty surprised that your verse came out as good as it did.
Mm-hmm.
Because my verse was just not not happening.
Mm-hmm. Well, it ended up, I feel like the production on that, or production, whatever you want to call it, I feel like it ended up being a lot better just because it was more spliced and you didn't have to worry about running out of breath, or like you were able to really focus on the delivery of the line. And so it just sounded a lot more fluid. And especially like in the video where you were laying on the ground and like you were just mouthing the words, it seemed so much more powerful because you're laying on the ground, but then the audio was just so crisp and clear. It was like, wow, this dude, like, he's really good at speaking.
Yeah, but I'm really not. I like stutter like when I'm rapping. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think that's anyone's struggle though, is it not? Like I can't even like rap. Like once I hit there, I like choke on my tongue.
Yeah, and I like how we had to like fucking film with $1 headphones, $1 headphones.
Yeah, that was interesting.
In my car, because we were shooting the fucking video. We had like one day, and I can do a lot in like a little bit of time.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to record my fucking verse in the car, use that fucking audio, and just like bash out like the fucking song.
Yeah. That was kind of crazy. We got that done. It was in front of Chuck E. Cheese, Dollar Tree headphones, and we did it in a night. We did the filming in a night.
That's all it takes.
That is all it takes. Big shout out to Gus though, because without those chef uniforms, I think we would have been like fucked up. Because if we had bought those, I mean, it's not like the money necessarily matters, but that was like $60 that we were saved just because Gus was like, oh yeah, you can use ours.
Yeah, Gustavo, that guy right there.
Yeah, Gustavo, the man, the champion, the legend.
Yeah? What do you think about his podcast? You didn't watch it.
I kind of did. Wait, no, I think I watched the one with Miguel.
Miguel.
Yeah.
That was a fun one.
Yeah.
Except we had to like film the fucking intro like 3 times. Because this shit kept on falling down.
Really? Did you edit it out? Like, see, I just kind of skipped and I realized...
Okay, you skipped through the fucking thing. Thank you for supporting. My best friend here supports my videos.
I don't have a lot of time. I spend most of my time in school or work. And
You say you just said to me like earlier, like I spent the whole day just watching TV. I'm like, wow, okay.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I could devote more time. It's just I'm overwhelmed with the content because I didn't expect so many videos. And so when you have a new podcast every week, it's like, holy shit, it's an hour long.
Yeah.
My showers take an hour, dude. Like that's insane.
Yeah, I didn't really mean it to be an hour, honestly. Like I would mean it to be like 40 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. And then conversations just go on for on.
Yeah.
And then I see the battery just like run out. It's like, oh, time to stop.
Yeah. And so like why did that just became the gimmick? Because it just like the conversation kept going. And so I guess now it's not like Real Talk Mic Drop podcast, it's like Real Talk Mic Drop Battery Die podcast. Like it just keeps going.
Oh, this is hard for me to hear.
Like no, but I like it. Like that's the gimmick.
Yeah. That's it. New rules of the show. We go till the battery dies. I think that's always been the rules. I even told Zach, like when I hit him up. He is a new next episode. But
Zach Angus,
Zach
the
Angus.
famous guy. Cool. I saw him for the first time a little while ago.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Like he's supposed to be like this episode, but you know.
People
want to see episode number one. This is episode
like a remake.
Yeah.
Like a revisit. Okay.
This is episode number 1.5.
1.2, 1.5. Cool.
So Zach is another new guest. Next guest. What do you think about him?
Zach Angus? I mean...
And remember, this is a Real Talk Mic Drop podcast.
So I have to be real.
Talk.
Okay.
Mic drop.
We have time. I can like talk like full disclosure, like open transparency, like whatever I feel.
Yeah,
and I have to be real and honest.
You don't have to really be like brutally honest or like be mean.
But like honest, like okay. Alright. So Zach Angus. Let's talk about Zach Angus a little bit. So the thing is with this kid, well with this guy, I went to elementary school with the guy and like sometimes I realize that like we have more like quote unquote history than I do with people that I consider like much closer friends. And sometimes it's kind of weird to me because I have a great friend who I met 2 years ago and we connect so well. And then I realize like I run into Zach Angus for the first time and I'm like, oh shit, like I'm not even really like friends with this guy per se. But like I remember how he was when he was 8 years old, and 10 years old, and 12 years old, and 14 years old, and 16 years, and like I just have so many more memories of people that I went to like elementary school, middle school, and high school with, like Zach, than I do with even some of my closest friends. And it's kind of odd how that can be different. But I saw him. I'm jealous of the way he can grow facial hair. It looks cool. Like I'm jealous. Like I can only do like the Billy Goat swag, but like he has
Yeah,
like
I
full.
can't do that.
Yeah, dude. I'm already jealous. I'm kind of jealous.
He is
Yeah.
a good man. I never understood why people fucking picked on him. I never understood that. Sure, he posts a lot of stuff that may be,
So you do see why people like got him.
but like that was back then. I don't think he posts as much annoying stuff now.
Annoying stuff. Yeah, yeah. I think just generally like Zach has just been like a very like energetic, like eccentric person, and that's like an easy target for people to be like, oh, that dude's like fucking like lame or weird or annoying or whatever.
I know I was that guy.
Yeah, I mean, I've been that guy. Still, I am kind of that guy. I don't really get like bullied or anything.
Yeah.
But I mean, it wouldn't be Real Talk Mic Drop podcast if I didn't mention how me and Evan Moreno we were hanging out. We were hanging out a lot, and we started going to the skate park in like 6th grade, and we were there, and like Zach was really wanting to hang out with Evan, so they were like coordinating, like, oh, like is your mom gonna let you hang out, blah blah blah. And something happened, one thing led to another, and basically like I was being kind of like dramatic. I think I felt left out at that moment, and like we were just on the half pipe at the skate park in Elgin, and like Zach, I think like he was like jokingly like kicking me or something, and then like I remember kind of like over dramatizing it, and I was like, ow, like that hurts, like stop, don't kick me, and he kept just kind of like jokingly kicking me. And what ended up happening is I was being so dramatic and like in the moment, I'm like, I want this dude to feel bad, I want him to feel bad, like he's bullying me. And so like I limped home. I limped all the way from the skate park back to my home. And what happened is I was like, no, I want them to know that I walked home. So I walked back normally, and then I saw Evan coming, so then I started limping again, waiting for him. And we walked, and then it ended up being like parents got involved and like went and talked to Zach and like the other girls that were there and stuff. And like it went down in history between me and Evan as like the time I got beat up, you know. And it was by Zach Angus, and like I've never really thought of it that way, but I was always like, shit, like I'm known as the guy who got beat up by Zach Angus, you know. And that's kind of like the most vivid memory I have with him. I mean, I've never really had like deep conversation or any like personal connection with him.
I am gonna have one.
But nice enough guy.
I'm gonna have one next podcast.
Yeah, that's good.
And we'll see who the real Zach Angus
Who is the real Zach Angus? That's the question.
That is the question. Often get lost in the persona on Facebook that we don't understand the real person who is behind that shit posting. I'm pretty sure nobody knows who I am. You know, I'm not this guy that sometimes I am. I love being that guy that be like, hey guys, I'm going to the gym. I'm I.Ortiz, Baybayyy.
You can't be on all the time.
No, I can't.
Like you definitely put on a good show, but it's hard to always be like quote unquote performing. Like
sometimes I cringe. I'm just like, alright, this hurts.
You gotta keep it going though, right?
Yeah, sometimes it's just like, alright, these people support me. I'm gonna keep on going. But it's
yeah.
It's hard like to be that person like that doesn't know how to say how he feels sometimes.
Is that a segue into like conversation about feelings? Are we talking about feelings now?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Also, do I talk to you or the camera?
Honestly, I don't know how this goes.
What do the other people do? Do they talk to the camera?
You know, I think you would have to watch the fucking podcast too.
I did. You know I will.
No, you don't have to watch it. That's okay. I understand. So yeah, I guess that is a segue of talking about feelings. And what are you doing now?
I'm watching the podcast.
Oh great, he's watching the podcast in my podcast with Mason Key's podcast. Why are you doing this? We're kind of in the middle of a podcast here.
I just want to do my homework so I can be prepared for the podcast, because it looks like the pattern is to look at each other while we talk, instead of looking at the camera, because it's a little more authentic.
No, I look at the camera sometimes.
Oh, okay. I guess it's just like you gotta balance.
I'm just like, okay, yeah, because like the audience is watching sometimes. I guess.
Sometimes.
No, not really. They just like turn off the whole thing in like the 2-minute mark. But like right after I do my intro, I.Ortiz, Mic Drop Podcast, and then they're okay. That's enough. That's enough of that.
Okay, yeah. I guess if I've learned anything from this experience, it's that I need to watch the podcast. I need to be a good friend and enjoy your content. I watch it. It's just like I get the it's like the highlight reel of the podcast. Like I go through. I watched part of the ones with Miguel, and I realized you were like, oh, what do you like? You asked him about me, and I was like, oh my god, like I'm topic of conversation. I haven't seen Miguel in how long? You know, like it's crazy.
Yeah, I think everybody talks about.
But that felt nice. That felt nice.
Everybody brings up the holy sauce.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's why I want to watch it then, because I didn't realize people actually talked about it.
Like literally every guest, I think, has said something about holy sauce, about how you're the coolest guy ever, I guess.
The coolest ever?
I guess.
Wow.
Don't take my word for it, but I think that's what happened.
That's a pretty strong claim. I don't know if it's the best. But...
Once why in this new song, if we make I don't know.
No. I have to speak to our manager.
I have to come back from that loss where people said I had the worst verse of the damn song, and it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But
I think your verse was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I liked Ivan's verse. I think it was cool, and like the way that he was able to kind of like he did a lot. You did a lot of editing, and it seemed like you had written it, and then you rewrote it, and then you kind of added something, and then literally, I didn't know all the lines or all the like things you were gonna deliver in that final version, so it was kind of new to me, and I was like, well, shit, like that's a lot of effort, but it seems so much easier.
I did have a different verse when we recorded that video. It was like another verse, and then I'm like, I don't like this verse, and I had to rewrite it, and then I had to like edit myself mouthing the words from what I had, the footage. And yeah, it's so weird that, you know, MIA, the channel we had, you were always the editor, I guess.
Yeah, I was a cool kid, the one that edited, but I never really. It always took me like 2 months.
10 years to edit.
It took me 2 months to do like a 5-minute video. I was just so lazy, or I was so consumed in school that I was like not really prioritizing our project, and I didn't really take it seriously. Like I just figured that like I thought it was funny, but I don't think I was giving it the kind of respect it needed.
Yeah, dude.
It's fun to look back on.
When I edit, I had to do it like quick as possible. Because I want to enjoy it, and I want other people to enjoy it. And sometimes it does happen, sometimes it doesn't. But I'm trying to get new fans. Literally trying to get new fans. I'm literally going to Walmart and forcing people to subscribe to the infamous I.Ortiz.
That seems like something we would have done maybe back in the day. I haven't done anything like that. That's funny.
Yeah. It is just crazy because like I would be like, I'm taking a dollar out of my wallet. I'm like, well, do you want this dollar to subscribe to the infamous I.Ortiz? And they're like, no, we don't want your money, but we will subscribe. And
don't hurt me, I'll subscribe, I swear.
I mean, the dollar was ripped. The dollar was like, ripped, a big chunk. Oh, okay. So they're like,
you know, don't worry about it, poor guy.
Please, stop doing that.
Don't worry about it. Keep your dollar.
Keep your dollar.
They must have thought you were pretty desperate or something. Or you needed to reach some kind of quota.
Yeah, I did look desperate. I did look desperate. I was like,
please, man, please.
Yeah, I literally was like,
I have a wife and kids. I just need 300 subscribers.
I need 1,000 subscribers.
1,000. So, what happens if you hit 1,000?
For those of you guys who do not know, once I get 1,000 subscribers, I will get my logo, I.Ortiz, tatted on my body. And I made this a little interesting too. I made a little stipulation here. If I get 1,000 subscribers, you guys will choose where I get it tatted on me. So if it's on my chest, my abdomen, or my ass, you guys will decide. But get me to 1,000 subscribers till the end of 2020. And I am a man of my word. Trust me. I promised the shitposting awards October 2nd, and I did it December 1st. Wait. December 31st, like I said.
Wait, but it was promised October 2nd?
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, never mind. I got you. Okay. Got it.
I was like, I'm gonna do the shitposting wars, and then I had a lot of shares, and people were like, oh my gosh, I'm ready. And I didn't want to let people down.
It's always important to like set things and not let people down.
And yeah, when I say something, I mean it.
It's also important to mean things you say.
Yeah.
And I'd like to attest to that Ivan is a man of his word. He knows a lot of words.
Oh God, what the fuck? But yes, especially Pinky. You know what? I'm gonna Pinky promise every audience member that is watching, maybe 2 of you, that actually watch this completely from 0 to.
Do people? I mean, I'm not like. Do people watch it? Do people watch this?
You know, people do.
Like all the way?
Yep.
Like I'm not trying to like.
I'm serious.
That's awesome.
Some people watch it all the way. Like
that's so awesome.
Geez, thank you. You know, people just watch it. You know, some don't really watch it. Some just like listen to it in their car.
No one watched my video.
Which one? Oh, nobody did. No, because they can't find it apparently. I made a fucking playlist. I'm like,
don't make excuses for them, you assholes. Watch my video.
Well, yeah.
Mine was an hour long. No one watched it.
It was like 40 minutes.
Which one?
Your first podcast?
Oh no, that one was like only like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's like hidden now. It was for a school project, but my onions video, my onions video.
Ah.
No one watched it.
That one?
Yeah, that one. Oh, those were the days.
I wouldn't want to see you cutting onions for 1 hour.
But then what about the one where I ate onions? You gotta play that one here too, right?
Did you eat onions?
Yeah, I was eating onions and crying. I was crying and eating onions. With like a weird hat on. Yeah.
If I find that, that's gonna be there. If not, there's gonna be like something random.
Okay. Could it be like a sloth video?
What the fuck?
Cool.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Why are you putting that there, man?
No questions asked.
Can you take it off? Jeez.
Don't.
Alright, it's off. Alright, thank you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I can literally do anything with this background.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it in some of the. It looks really cool because you have like the nice background music. It feels really chill.
Background music. Yeah.
Random dancing. See, I watched one of the fucking podcasts.
I don't think that was ever in one of the podcasts. Though.
No.
It was
in
in
the shitposter awards.
Yeah.
It was in one video.
shitposter awards that you did.
It was that guy Hector, right?
Yeah.
I did, dude. I like click on them. I click on them and then I like.
You know what he probably saw? He probably saw my Instagram little short bit that says random dancing and it's supposed to. Did you see that? I'm pretty sure he did. Because I posted Instagram. Follow me. I forgot my username.
I mean, that's what you said?
No.
Oh no, you don't know your username.
Dude, it's like a lot of I.Ortiz's. No, I.Ortiz, Ortiz.
Why do you have it like 5 times?
I try to copy.
Jemima?
Yeah. Because she had gong 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 gong.
Gong 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 gong
Gong gong gong.
Gong 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 gong.
She made this logo. She made this logo.
She also made this one. Shout out. Big shout out.
She did?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry. But yes. I want people to add me. For those of you who are my friends on Facebook, as long as you like stuff, I will like your stuff. Actually, I will like your stuff if it's funny to me. My name is I.Ortiz. Literally, E-Y-E Ortiz.
Is it E? There's not an E.
Yeah, E-Y-E.
Oh, like your
Yeah,
like your eye.
Yeah, I couldn't change it back to Big Daddy Ivan in 2012. I don't know why.
Not anymore.
It's not an official name.
Big Daddy.
Yeah.
It's not the name anymore.
What did you think about that name when you?
Big Daddy Ivan, dude, that was so funny. Like, it was the first time that someone had like. I hope this guy isn't watching this, but there was that guy in high school.
He's not gonna watch.
His name was Tweaky, or like his name was like Oscar or something.
No.
But he went by Tweaky, and I know nothing about that guy except that people actually called him Tweaky, and I was like, well, that's kind of cringy, man. Like that's like just go by your name or go by something cooler. Like that's just kind of like cringy. Like whatever. And I guess I can't judge, but like when your name was Big Daddy Ivan, like it had a ring to it, and it worked. And it wasn't like, okay, this dude's lame as shit. It was like, okay, this dude is like, he's not Ivan, he's Big Daddy Ivan. Like he's telling you to call him something cool. He's commanding he's like telling you to respect him and call you this. And like some nicknames work, like even like Miguel Rodriguez, like Kiko, like that has been his nickname since
People
forever.
have forgotten his real name.
Really?
Yeah,
See,
people are like,
yeah.
what the fuck is his real name?
Fucking Kiko, yeah.
It's Miguel Rodriguez. Can I say that? I don't know. I'm gonna say it anyway. Miguel Rodriguez, that's his name.
Yeah. Kiko.
Gustavo Cheeseball, and then he just changed.
Yeah, but he didn't like Cheeseball because he realized that it was like too immature. He was outgrowing it or something. Right?
He wanted to be more professional on his like work, you know.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
if
that
his
is
work
nice.
buddies be like, "What the fuck? Why is your name Gustavo Cheeseball all the time?"
Yeah, and then he has to explain, I kiss boys. And
Yeah, I never did that.
Me neither. Not with.
I worked at this corporation, debt collector, and I still was. Wait a minute. My name was I.Ortiz, but I had like a different persona. I had the infamous I.Ortiz fan base, the page. Now my name's I.Ortiz, literally I.Ortiz, and I have I'm wrestling. So my trainer told me to add him. So you get what you get. My name is I.Ortiz. I'm not gonna change it.
You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit.
Yeah.
That's what moms say. That's cool. That's good for you. I think I had 2 Facebooks, one for family, one for friends, and I kind of was just like kind of weirded out by it, so I ended up deleting both of them, or like deactivating both of them, so I can still open them, but they're not accessible or whatever. Just because like I went back and like was deleting old statuses, like old like rap lyrics and shit, like, and I was like why did I post this in the first place? But then I just ended up deleting my Facebooks. But I don't think I had any weird nicknames.
No.
It was always
just
Mason Keys. Or it was Mason Marquette. Mason Margaret.
Yeah, Mason Margaret.
Because I didn't like my last name, so like I went by Marquette. Marquette.
Why Marquette?
I don't know. I think my mom told me, like when I was younger, that like if she got to make a new last name, it would be Marquette or something like that. I don't know. There was some reason why I really liked it, and I was like, oh, I'd be so cool. It's French. Like people would think I'm like ethnic and cool. And now I'm just Mason Keys.
You know, I was very illiterate when I was younger, so I always read that as Mason Margaret.
Mason Margaret, yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck, Mason Margaret? I was really illiterate. I'm like, I couldn't read anything. I'm like, Mason Margaret, okay.
Yeah.
That's your name.
It was also funny because like there was like a point where the like running joke was that we're Mordecai and Rigby from Regular Show, and it was Mordecai's girlfriend whose name was Margaret, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it was
yeah.
like it made sense. It made sense. So
We did have good times.
yeah, that was funny.
We were like the best friends.
We
still are, I guess.
We were yeah. It's just on different journeys right now. On different paths right now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, yeah, those are the best memories I've ever had.
In your life? Forever?
Yeah.
Wow.
We did do a lot of maybe illegal stuff, but not like drugs or anything.
I mean, we can talk about it now. Like, I was actually just telling my grandma the other day how, like, I was so naive to the law and how we, like, broke into a bowling alley just because we thought it would be fun.
I always think about that.
Like, it was just like, oh, let's do it, you know?
We literally bought a freaking, what's it called?
Crowbar
From Target. Okay, we're like, okay, we're going in this shit. So, fucking, we opened the damn door.
It was so hard, too, man. Like, we were, like,
We had to have
trying.
Andy,
Yeah.
and muscle of the group, to open it.
Yeah, that was crazy. And then we were inside, and it was dark, and we were adventuring.
It was awesome.
It was so cool. And then, like, we ended up getting away, not in trouble, nothing. But, like...
We almost got in trouble, though.
Yeah, well, because people came in with flashlights, and we had to, like, find an exit right away. And, like, conveniently, we were right by one. But, like, that was terrifying.
That was the scariest thing ever, because, like, people were, like, opening stuff, right, with flashlights. We're like, what the fuck is that? We don't... What's going on, you know?
Yeah.
We had to, like, run away. We had to go behind the freaking bowling pins. And luckily Andy found a fucking door.
Yeah, and then we had to run back to the car, which
There was a dog outside, wasn't there?
I don't know. I don't remember there being a dog.
I remember there was a dog there, like, rah, rah, rah. And I'm like, oh.
Really?
We ran away.
I just remember running away. But like now, I wouldn't be able to do that just because like first off, I don't want to break in. Second, I don't want to get in trouble. And third, if I did get in trouble, like I'd be fucked up. You know, like that's like not even worth it.
We're not teens anymore.
Mm. How old were you? I think we might have been 18 by that point, though. No? Maybe not.
Maybe like 16.
16, 17, 16, 18. Whatever. Either way, yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Stuff like that we did. Yeah.
But yeah. We can have adventures, just different ways, but not like breaking into buildings. Or like, I don't know. We did a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I remember I punched you.
I was looking at that video like a month ago.
Really?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Where is it again? I don't know. I can't find it.
I'll have to send it to you. I found it through Facebook Messenger, I think.
Messenger?
I think I found it through Messenger. I don't know where I found a lot of this old stuff, but I think so.
It's usually on our Messenger. We have a lot of fucking like stuff that we send each other. Whether it's like, well, I'm not gonna talk about it.
Yeah. There's been some crazy exchanges. No, but actually, I think maybe I didn't send it to you, or maybe I did, but I think I might have sent it to like my girlfriend at the time, or like there was some reason why it was on Facebook Messenger, because they save those videos and photos forever. It's crazy. They're super archived.
Facebook Messenger is pretty. Like, well, if you look back at your old conversations, you're just like, why the fuck am I talking like this? Why the fuck am I saying roar or something?
Yeah, sometimes like I want to look back for the nostalgia, but I just end up cringing at the way I like interacted and stuff. It's like, oh god, like why was I like this? You know?
We did have like a lot of jokes that were just like fucking like lame as fuck.
Yeah.
Like we would say, oh, it's frozen outside. Like the movie.
And then it was like fake laugh until it was actually laughing because it was so stupid.
Or the Big Ted Mosby or something.
Yeah, the Big Ted Mosby. Everything was a pun. Like there was a little period where everything was a pun about WWE or wrestling or Frozen the movie.
It'd be like I don't know. I'd send so many Paul Heyman pictures. The Undertaker's undefeated streak. Oh my gosh. And I thought that was like the funniest joke ever when he was like, knock knock.
Who's there?
Mike.
Mike who?
My client, Brock Lesnar, beat the Undertaker. I don't know, he says something like that.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Yeah,
We did spend a lot of like nights playing WWE.
Yeah, dude, we spent so much time.
We would literally like be mad at each other because we would turn on each other.
Yeah, because we would like gang up and like it would be irritating. I'd be like, dude, stop hitting me with the bell, or stop fucking like, stop, like, what do you call it? Like hitting people through tables.
It was always between me, you, Andy, and Paul London. And every time we would go at each
Paul
other,
London.
we would beat each other up. Like, screw you, fuck you, Andy, fuck you, Andy.
Yeah.
And then Paul London would always win.
Yeah, fuck Paul London. Because we would like be trying so hard to keep each other from winning that the computer would just come and pin, and we'd be like, what the hell?
Yeah, it was funny because we were in like a steel cage.
Because you didn't expect him to win.
Yeah. It always got me, man. I'm like, fuck you. And then if Andy lost, he's like, I never cared about this all my life.
Yeah.
I never cared about this game.
Yeah, what I didn't like about that is like
hilarious.
we were good friends in threes, but then like when we played video games, it became really like, okay, which two are gonna team up against the other one? And like that happened sometimes when we were just hanging out too, and like I would get my feelings hurt and I wouldn't say anything, and I'd be like pissy, and like you guys would go home, and then I'd just be like like they're mean, you know, and like
You did like fucking kick us out of your house at like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, I mean there was times where like you guys came over and like I just felt like left out or whatever, so I would just stop talking and I'd just be like and then you guys would just like, you'd be like, okay, like we'll go home then.
We left your house at like 1 or 2 in the morning. We literally walked from your house to our house.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Didn't you guys come back or something though?
No, we didn't.
No.
We were mad as fuck.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Oh yeah. How long is this friendship has been going? It's been like 2011, I believe.
Well, we were still
I was a freshman.
in Ellis until 2011. Yeah, I guess 2011.
Yeah, because I remember you would always try to talk to me about like
Oh, okay.
I remember I had like a backpack on. It was like a string backpack. But you're like, dude, that's a cool backpack. How much do you want for it? I'm like, so I like turn back, and you're like, never mind, it's a fucking ECC backpack. You fucking bag. I'm like, oh, okay, sorry, my bad.
Fucking ECC backpack, yeah. Dude, I really like your backpack. Just kidding. That's so mean.
Yeah, dude, you're like, dude, let me see. Oh, never mind, it's an ECC backpack.
That's so unnecessarily mean. Yeah, that's funny though. It's funny. Alright, so we've reached the point where we need to do a hat change, right? Isn't that part of this podcast?
For old time's sake, I will do that. I'll use my original MIA.
I don't want to wear this one though. I want a cap. Which one should I wear?
Can you decide?
No, I don't want this one.
Remember when I used to wear this hat?
Yeah, that was like your signature hat. You wanted to be like Rolf. Wait, no, not Rolf. Double D. From Ed and Eddie, who never took his hat off.
Yeah, sure. I was thinking about like Dude Perfect from Dude Perfect.
Dude Perfect from Dude Perfect. Oh yeah. I didn't know who you were talking about, but now I do.
Yeah,
Which hat? Which hat? Tell me.
The fucking blue one. I hate how this camera just goes out of focus all the time. Dude, I remember a lot of history on this hat.
It always smelled like popcorn or something.
No, it smelled like, wait. Okay, now it doesn't smell good anymore. But I used to wear
Could've
it.
lied.
It smells good, guys. Never mind. Like I would always like wear it and be like smelling like perfume. Like yes. Here's my lucky hat for every fucking show. You guys did film the first video without I.Ortiz.
Oh, the firebending video? Yeah.
I was in the hospital getting surgery on my balls.
But that was so funny.
What, the balls? Or
the surgery, yeah.
No! Okay, maybe yeah.
No, it wasn't actually that funny. No, I guess I meant to say it was so fun. Like, doing that, because we were doing, like, the cornstarch shit, or, like, whatever we were doing, firebending, that was fun. Video sucked, but doing it was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, I will not put that in the bag, nor will I put that in the description below, because it doesn't have I.Ortiz.
Well, you were part of the group.
I wasn't in the video. I was in the hospital getting surgery on my balls.
I know, that was part of the story.
No, it wasn't.
The story was that we were so devastated you were in the hospital that we just had to express ourselves and make a video. It's canon, dude. It's part of like the MIA thing.
The canon videos, I would say, is the Infamous Origins.
That's it?
Those are the best videos.
What about MIA Origins?
I don't think there was one.
Yeah, there was. That was the one that you can't hear anything.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sad that we can't hear anything on that video.
It was a really good video.
I liked it.
Lame.
It was lame, but I like it. Because it was like cute for like the time. I know you don't like that word.
I don't like that word.
It was cute because like we were like kind of like young.
I remember I would be like, don't say cute, say cool, young,
hip, young, and cool.
Hip, young, and cool.
Hip, young, and cool.
Dude, that was lame. What would you say are one of your favorite memories is of filming?
Being born.
What? No, your memories in like best.
Yes.
Best memory you had filming for MIA and this channel. MIA first. I'd say none because honestly we would get mad at each other because I was like, you guys aren't following my script.
Yeah, I feel like I was too worried about making sure like I wasn't left out. Like I wanted to make sure Andy was like on my side because he was always kind of the wild card, like it's you or me, and like it kind of like dampened the relation, like the friendship sometimes because like I felt like, especially with like the dancing video that never got released, like you wanted us to dance like Alex from Madagascar, like I felt like that was unrealistic and I knew what you were trying to go for, but like I'm not a trained dancer, you know, like I felt like you were just wanting a little too much. I thought you wanted it to be a little too perfect. But at the same time, I was being kind of egotistical, like I know what I'm doing, I know how to edit videos, I have camera experience, blah blah blah. So you guys kind of listen to me, I take care of things.
I guess the best video we had that I had fun with was probably the chicken nugget challenge.
Really? That was Sergio?
Yeah.
Huh.
CW11.
Yeah, but the editing was not that good on that.
Thanks, I kind of edited it. Edited that video.
But like it was fun.
It was hilarious.
It was fun. I liked that day. That was a lot of fun.
I was like, do you have any words, Mason? Oh, we don't have any more time. We go like an extra 2 minutes.
Just watching Andy dance.
Yeah.
No, actually, the gay video was a lot of fun.
Okay, yeah, that was pretty fun.
That was like fun because like we were just now getting along and we were like, oh, this would be super funny, and it was really funny. I thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
But it's questionable now. It's like, why would we make a video?
We did
like...
see somebody. They were like passing by in a car.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was Tim, right?
Was it? Wasn't that the day his car like broke down there or something? Like his fucking like tire rod broke or something?
I don't remember.
His
But
axle
he's like, yo guys, what's up? And we're like, oh snap. We have underwear on and we're dancing.
Yeah.
Gay video.
I don't remember that, but
I remember that.
sounds pretty humiliating.
Yeah.
That's a video I wouldn't make again. Like, I'm glad it's there because it's funny, but
I'd probably make something.
you would make something like
I
that.
still have the big balls I have when I was
5.
Yeah. Even after the surgery. It's not anything big.
Thank you. Have a good night. Leave 1 like if you think Ivan has big balls.
And doesn't have a glass testicle. Like we would joke.
Spoiler alert, he does.
Is this fucking like... Oh, there we go. What about your best memory filming for I.Ortiz, Infamous Artist? The Infamous Artist channel.
Well, I haven't helped with a lot of the videos.
You did make one of the videos.
Well, I scripted one of the videos. I scripted one of the Infamous Origins videos.
Yeah. What was it called? I think it was... like the car or something? I forgot.
I did, yeah, no, I did the... You owe him $80. Yeah, dude, that was so much fun to make. That video, but no, one of the Infamous Origin videos I helped you write the script for. Like Infamous Origins 2 or 3 or something.
Yeah, I forgot.
Something like that. I really liked the Andy series, Andy Origins.
It was the movie.
Was it?
Infamous Origins, the movie. You helped me with the script.
I helped you script at least one of them.
Yeah, because you're like, okay, I'm confused. There's how many Ivans here?
Yeah, see, that was like a blurry thing. I was like, well, I know what you're going for, but I don't know who's who, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
But those Origin videos were probably the best.
Yeah, dude, I love those. I've spent way more time watching those than I should.
I know I will get like penalized for it later if I'm famous. But those videos were my favorite. I don't care if it says gay slurs or racial slurs. Though that was my favorite video.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about the Andy Origins videos? Those ones were so funny. But it was like almost like inside joke. Like I don't think anyone could have got it.
Nobody
except
got
for
it.
like the 3 of us.
I remember like there was like the payment.
Yeah, it was so funny. And then the other one, you made one that was just like so funny.
Which one was it?
It was one. Was the payment yours? Like
That was mine.
you were calling and it's like hello.
That was the one.
Yeah, and then he like runs away with the Fred Flintstone.
Oh yeah.
Like, that was so funny. And then I think the car was the one I made.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
My favorite though, honestly, like the most like proud of I am, I guess, is like the Holy Sauce video. Because that was actually a lot of fun and like...
It was your last day in Elgin.
Yeah, because I moved out like the day after or something.
Yeah, we filmed it literally in like one day, and I'm like, we gotta get this done.
Yeah, that's why we were rushing to get it done. I forgot about that. Yeah.
And even when we rushed it, it came out like the best.
Yeah, it was great. Cause like even the Christmas song, I've never actually, I literally have never tried to actually write lyrics for anything except for like.
That was pretty good though, but it was like kind of gay.
I mean, I was like admittedly horrible, but like also like I don't know how to.
It was probably the best verse though. My verse went a little too long.
Did it?
A little too long. It was fun recording though.
I liked Holy Sauce because we didn't take ourselves too seriously. Like the Christmas one was like funny because like we were dressed up and stuff, but like I like the Holy Sauce because like we literally like fit the characters. Like we became these like chef guys and it was just funny.
What about We're Taken?
We're Taken. That I feel like that was me like actually trying to like see if I like could like do something, and I kind of cringe at that one. I don't like it.
It was really kind of like Cool rapper guy?
Yeah. I thought it would be funny, but then I was still taking myself a little too serious. So it's like too cringy for me to actually enjoy.
Yeah.
I didn't like that one.
You did change your name like every fucking time you rapped.
No, Crispy Keys, and then it was...
Manny Spaghetti.
No, what was
Cool
the
Rapper
Christmas
Guy.
one?
Crispy Keys.
Oh, Crispy Keys.
Crispy Keys.
Cool Rapper Guy. Manny Spaghetti. And now... Is this time for the big reveal?
No, we're not ready for that. We're not ready for the big reveal of your new name. That's coming out with the new song. Ooh, did I say the new song? Okay.
I don't think he's in
I don't think so either. He doesn't get paid for this shit, so.
Shit, bro.
Well, you have any other topics you want to go through? Oh, what happened to Good Maymay? Your website?
Yeah, I haven't touched it. It's kind of a dead project. I stopped, like, even online, like, that was kind of like my online, like, Discord name, like, Good Maymay, everything like that. Because it was originally this, like, anxiety movement. And I feel like I've just changed in enough ways where, like, it's not necessarily relevant or, like true to what I value or whatever. Because I still value, like, mental health and, like, making sure people, like, get the help they need and, like, understanding themselves. And that's my priority, to always be bettering myself on an emotional level. But Good Maymay, Have a Good Maymay, I think, was just kind of like an art project that died, and I needed to just let it die. The website's still there, the Instagram account's still there, but I don't really plan on touching them anytime soon.
Well, I've been kind of like focused on mental health too.
Yeah, it's important. It's definitely important.
It's fun. It's nice to have like people say, "Hey, dude, you really guided me through a sad time."
Yeah.
And I think that's really good that you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I'm gonna be real. I get that I do this to other people, right? I would be like getting them through a hard time. But I don't know who's doing that to me.
Is no one getting you through a hard time?
No. I have to do it every time by myself. It's really hard, honestly. Because like, oh, I get that I'm an inspiration, I'm an influencer, but like, who's helping me? Who's helping me through the struggle? I always have to struggle alone.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I get a little down because it's just like I'm alone here.
Yeah.
And sure, I'm the entertainer you guys love. Sure, I'm the guy that, you guys would maybe look up to. I hope so. I don't know. But nobody's really checking up on me. And it's hard.
Yeah. And sometimes I feel like it sucks that it has to be like, hey, like, why is no one checking up on me? Like why does it not fall on anyone to be like, hey, is Ivan okay? Hey, is Mason okay? Hey, is X and Y okay? Like, what's up? But like, what I've been learning is if no one does that, sometimes people just don't know, and I can't assume any like malice towards me or whatever. Like, sometimes it is on me to like seek help and like be like, hey, you're my good friend, can I talk to you about something? Hey, you're my family member, can I talk to you about something? That's something I've been practicing a lot. Like, hey, like, if no one reaches out, I need to take that step forward and do it myself, be proactive. But it can definitely be tough, and it's like, at least I feel like if people really understand me, they know that I need them to check on me every once in a while. And so that can definitely be appreciated, but yeah, I think it's about communication, right?
Yeah. But not like every time I feel like this, I always get through it alone, Sure, it hurts sometimes. Sure, it's like, damn, really out here by myself,
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, damn.
Yeah, dude, it's.
And I do keep myself occupied to like ignore the fact that I feel that way. Like maybe editing a video, maybe just watching wrestling. But yeah, I get myself entertained somehow, somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't think the point is like, again, like at least for me, like I've tried dealing with things myself, and for the most part, like I try, but I realize I reach a point where like I don't know everything. I know that I don't know everything. I can't solve every problem by myself. So it's like I go to like my grandma who's like wiser and has more experience, life experience. I'm like, hey, I've thought about this. I've spent a lot of energy trying to figure this out. Why is this still upsetting me? Why do I still feel upset? And like reaching out for information, getting that, and then like using that and applying it to myself has been helpful. Of reaching out to someone like older and wiser or whatever is helpful. Because like I personally don't believe that like we have all our own answers. Like we kind of do, but I think sometimes we need to be trained or tutored a little bit, like because we don't always see reality clearly. I don't know. Do you agree with that, or what do you think?
You know, I try to be there for myself. It's hard, honestly.
Yeah.
But
I think it's definitely. I don't think I can be there for myself all the time.
I've had to do it a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
Where I would be like going through something hard. I'd post a status. I'd be like, help me guys, help me, please help me. I'm going through a struggle. And nobody was there.
Mm-hmm.
I had to do everything by myself. I had to be the person I had to have at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not easy, but I have to do it. I gotta do it. I don't really have to. I really hate having to rely on somebody to make me happy, because then I'm like, okay, what happens when they leave? What happens when they're gone?
Mm-hmm. And that's a scary thing. That's super scary. Because sometimes I'm like, holy shit! Like if I didn't have you or whatever, like what would I be doing right now? How would I handle this on my own? And it can definitely be scary, I think.
I find it hard, but I really want to be there for people. Because I know how hard it is. I know what people are going through. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I try my best to relate. I try my best to push them to where they want to be. I want to be a wrestler. I want to be an entertainer. I want to be somebody that influences a crowd to keep on going for their dreams.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been doing that. Luckily have been doing that, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm going to be there. Sure, I need some people to be there for me, but sometimes I'm focused on other people to do that for me.
Mm-hmm. That's what they say about like therapy too. Like people who are therapists, a friend of mine actually said that like therapists become therapists because by helping others, it helps them work through their own traumas or their own experiences and stuff. And I hadn't really thought of it that way. Like by helping you, I'm helping me a little bit too. You know, by supporting you, I'm like, oh wait, I might learn a little something by hearing your struggle or whatever. And that's kind of an interesting way to look at things.
I feel like that's like the Real Talk Mic Drop podcast. Sometimes it's like a therapy session. Sometimes it's like a vibe check. Sometimes it's just like
A vibe check?
yeah, vibe check. Vibe check. Sometimes it's just like, wow, okay. What do I want to do in life?
Mm-hmm. What do you want to do in life? You just said. You want to elaborate?
Wrestler. I always wanted to be one. I was stuck at a job for 2 years. I was stuck at the job, being basically a bitch. Never really thought anything about it because I thought the pay was really good. I thought, you know, hey, might be here for a long time. Maybe I'll be here forever. That's what I was thinking. I was trapped. I really wanted to be rich. I really was going for the money.
And then?
I thought enough was enough. I've been here basically half my life. Go to work, sleep, go to work, sleep, go to work. Stay overtime, mandatory overtime, because they say so. Whatever they say, your ass is their property. Once you clock into that job, you're their bitch. You're in chains. You can't say shit. Otherwise, if you say shit, they're gonna say, oh, well, you signed up for this. What are you gonna do? You're gonna quit? What are you gonna be? You're not gonna be nothing. That's where you're gonna be. If you quit this job, you're nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to believe in that. I don't want to believe that I am nothing without this job. I'm becoming something better. I'm living out my dream. I'm living out the dream to go into a ring. I went to the AEW ring. I got my first pin. I'm meeting wrestlers here and there. I'm having a podcast. I'm getting views. I'm getting more subscribers. I'm getting a fan base. I have a girlfriend that I love. Yeah. I must say it. Okay? Yeah, I do. But my life is going great. I'm really, you know, I don't want to be nothing. I don't want to be nothing. I'm going further. I want to push people. I want everybody to follow their dreams. I don't give a fuck if I don't get paid enough. I want to live out my life happy in the end. Because when I'm older, I don't want to regret it. That's what I'm doing. I don't want to be a bitch. I don't want to be this person 8 to 5, maybe overtime, if they say so, because that's your job.
That's good. There's a lot of people who settle and think that that's okay, and they realize that that's just their way of life. And you and I, there are a lot of other people have been given the privilege to be able to pursue whatever we want, and it's good that you're really taking that. And you're taking advantage of the fact that you have the opportunity to follow what you want to do. And as long as I've known you, you've always loved wrestling, and there was times where you're like, I want to be a wrestler, and then you had like a health problem, or you had this or that happen or whatever, and you were like, oh well, I'll join the Navy instead, and that didn't work out or whatever, and now it's good to see that, like, through everything, it's like, okay, like, even like through all the years that I've known you, you're still wanting to do this thing. Like, it's a little bit, it's remarkable, because I don't have anything. I mean, any of the things that I valued when I first knew you are probably not things that I still am like, oh yeah, I love that, other than maybe like fucking clothes or something, you know?
Yeah, because if I don't follow this, you know, I die with knowing the fact that I never tried.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I'm small, I'm 5'6", but hey, I want to try.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do this. I'm committed to this project. I want to do it.
Sometimes it's all you can do too. And it's good that you have that passion, like that passion to do it, and because that's what matters at the end of the day, right? Like,
yeah, I've never really been good at anything. I've never been good at any of my jobs. I sucked at every single one of them. But this wrestling thing, my coach says I have coordination and heart. He says, why do you have that? I'm like, I don't know. Did you play soccer? No. Did you play basketball? Please don't remind me of that time when I got rejected in 8th grade. Thank you very much. No. Like, why are you so coordinated? I'm like, because I love this. I love wrestling. You know, I at least have respect now.
mm-hmm.
Because back in my job, I would throw up. Oh, you throw up, Ivan? Get back to work. Put your headset back on and you're going back to work. You're our bitch. When you clock in, you're our bitch. We're actually gonna need you to stay longer. Because, you know, it's our company. Oh, you don't want to stay over? You don't want to stay longer? What do you? Don't like working?
There goes your bonus.
Oh, yeah. I didn't like that. They would make me throw up sometimes too. And they'd be like laughing. I'm just like, I'm putting up a face for you guys. I'm putting up entertainment for you guys. Can you give me a little respect? No, never got it. And I left. I had to do it.
And now, like, what is it, the past like month or two, where you've just been kind of like left and right? You're always doing something. It's either a creative endeavor, or like a wrestling endeavor, or like a meet and greet, or like you're kind of living the dream, eating ice cream right now.
I'm really living the dream.
You don't have to worry about money.
I really don't.
That's fantastic.
But my life, I hope it gets better. Hopefully, you know, I get through this stuff where I'm just feeling alone. Because, you know, I'm doing this podcast every day, every week, I guess. People think it was weekly. I guess it is weekly.
It kind of is. I mean, I see them all the time. I open up YouTube. I'm like, oh shit, another one? Like, what the heck?
Then I hope people that are watching learn something else about me from episode to episode. They know what I'm going through, what my real thoughts are. It's really nice if they, watch the whole thing. Some do, some really do, and I really appreciate them.
I'm gonna have to join that club.
Yeah, maybe you can watch this episode. Nah, you're actually leaving this episode.
I'll watch this one.
You kind of. Okay. But if you have anything else to say?
Are we done?
I don't know.
No, you said go till the camera dies?
If you want.
I mean, I don't mind. I can keep going.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not bugged at all. I'm not irritated or, like, impatient. Let me even put my telephone over there. Okay. Well, to answer the question that I asked, what do we want to do with our lives? I want to be a SoundCloud rapper.
Oh, God.
No, not really. I want to not really have to deal with, like, extreme emotions, because I notice that my emotions are either like extreme highs where I'm like very happy or euphoric, or like something is like really great, like wow, my friend, like he's so interesting and fun, I'm having such a good time, or it's like, oh, this sucks, like I hate it. Like I just am working on, like, my goal, regardless of like what my career is or what my degree is in or whatever job I have, whatever bullshit is there, I really just want to be able to kind of like calibrate my emotions a little bit better, so that like I can handle tragedy, or I can handle inconveniences without it bringing me down, and I can handle really good things without it putting me on this like high of like, oh my god, life is amazing. Because what happens when I hit those like highs of wow, it's almost always followed by like this like drop of like, oh my god, I'm so disappointed, how could this happen? And so my goal, at least for the short term / long term, is to be able to have more normal quote unquote feelings and stuff like that, and hopefully just get my damn degree, even though I don't like it. But
well, what do you plan on doing in the long run?
Be a kingpin drug lord or something.
Okay, censor that out.
Okay.
Well, what makes you happy?
What makes me happy? I'm not really sure. At this point in my life, I'm not exactly sure what makes me happy. What makes me happy right now is making others happy in the sense of like being there for them, or giving them a gift, or doing something really thoughtful. And while that's good, I've noticed that sometimes that's too codependent, and if I'm constantly looking to make you happy in order for me to be happy, I'm not manufacturing my own like good feelings. I'm not manufacturing my own pleasure or whatever, and it's not healthy. Because I'm always like, oh shit, like Ivan, are you okay? Are you okay, dude? Like, can I get you some water? Are you okay? Do you need tea? Do you want a donut? Do you want me to give you a back rub? And so it's always it's a cycle of like people pleasing that keeps me from being happy unless someone else is giving me that permission. And wait, what was the question?
What do you want to do in the long run?
Oh, in the long, yeah, like I want to, like you said, what makes you happy?
Oh yeah.
So like what makes me happy is knowing that I guess the core thing is realizing that I do have a good support system, and even though I have friends like you who I don't hang out as much as I wish I could or should, I know that at the end of the day, like days like this where we get to meet up and do a podcast, it's a reminder that like we are friends, and like if I really need you, I can be like, hey dude, like this is bugging me, and you'll be there for me, and vice versa.
Yeah,
right? It's a good reminder.
Yeah, we never really been much to talk about feelings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm just like
big boy,
becoming this person that talks about feelings, and really just telling people it's okay to talk about feelings, I think I'm very more open now.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Yeah, no, I've been very closed off too, and I feel like even in a weird way, all three of us, you, me, and Andy, as we were kind of like growing up in this little period of time, like none of us really talked about our feelings. Like Andy, it was almost the running joke was that he would never admit anything upset him. Like it was literally a joke that he would never say if something like hurt his feelings or like made him upset.
I remember he was talking about something, he's like blah 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 blah, and I'm like, who's he talking to?
Yeah.
And that was hilarious. He's like, dude, I'm not gonna talk about him. He was talking like about a long story or something, and I'm like, hey.
It was meaningful too. It was like personal.
He was like telling like some deep shit. I'm like, Mason, what's he talking talking to? Because I was really like concerned. I'm like, okay, is he talking to you or me? So it was like really hilarious. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I did
That
not
was
intend it
funny.
to be that hilarious, but it was.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think like we almost bonded over the fact none of us really talked about our feelings. Like I kind of did, but like not really. I don't think you did very much.
No.
Or it was just like when you were really sad. Like when people are really sad, I think is when they do finally talk about their feelings because they just can't hold it in. But that's not healthy either. Like talk about it, deal with it before it gets to that point.
Yeah, when I'm really mad, I just like turn into a psychopath, and I don't like that.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, I did punch you in the face.
Yeah, well that was like antagonized. Like I watched that video and I'm like, you know, I was being like a antagonistic prick, you know. That's not nice.
I did slice up my head open that one time. Yeah,
What time? I don't remember.
I told you when I'm.
Oh yeah, the car place.
Yeah.
Yes. Can I have water or juice?
Is that your juice? Or your
No,
water?
I finished mine. Am I gonna die if I drink one of those?
Drink that middle one right there.
This video is sponsored by
Gustavo Cheese Ball. It's sponsored by Kiko Rodriguez.
What's his real name?
Miguel.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Which I got text right now. You know, it kind of sucks being famous too because, you know, you get notification after notification after notification. But yeah, it's gonna get hard to use. It's gonna be hard to be used to it.
It's hard, dude. You'll get through it. It's hard being famous.
I'm not saying that like I'm better than you or anything. I'm just saying that it's like.
But you are. That's what you were saying earlier off the camera.
But yeah, I think I'm better than most men in Elgin. I'm not gonna lie. I'm more exciting. I'm more entertaining. I'm more awesome.
Awesome.
But I
a good
love my
adjective.
Elgin fans, my Elgin supporters, my Elgin people. I'm not really a big fan of Elgin. I hate Elgin, honestly. But people there, we suffer together.
I can't really diss Elgin.
Yeah.
I have, but like I can't really say much.
Yeah, I'm not really an Elgin fan, but hey, that's where I live. But I won't represent that place ever.
Yo, what's up? Evil E.
I'm not gonna say. I'm never gonna say, hey, it's I.Ortiz, the infamous I.Ortiz from Elgin.
From Elgin, Illinois. No. Yeah, no, that wouldn't be very cash money. That wouldn't be very cool.
But what do you think our next song's name is gonna be?
Snakes.
Snakes? No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
At least you thought about it.
We're not gonna do that. Yeah, we write songs about our girlfriends. Sometimes, rarely. We don't.
I don't have a girlfriend.
You know what? Me either.
Really?
I really doubt it.
Yeah, no,
But,
I do.
hey,
Love you.
Soon. I think. This is Pinky Promise.
Pinky Promise, that's good. That's good. Wait, really? It was Pinky Promise? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I can't keep looking at that diffuser. Probably shouldn't have called attention to it.
Wait, you know what? We're gonna call attention to it right now.
Oh, you're gonna
Because
put
we're
it on
gonna
green
put
screen?
this in the back. Ready, set, go. So
Diffuser time.
that is a diffuser that Mason is like looking at like right now. He's right here. This is the green screen. Oh, and that is the camera recording us. Oh, look at that. Oh, undisputed.
Oh yeah.
Sponsored by
Colgate.
Super Cave,
James Super Cave.
the best band.
James Super Colgate. Colgate James.
The best band, I believe.
James Super Caves.
I love these guys. They are my heart and soul.
What's your title?
The undisputed #1 Super Cave brother.
Forever?
Obviously, I've been there since day one, baby.
Day one. Day one. I'm kind of tired. Are you tired?
I'm tired of living.
I set you up for that, didn't I? What are we going to talk about?
Honestly, I don't know. The battery is still alive.
How long does it go on?
Like an hour.
Another hour?
No, just 1 hour.
How far in do you think we are?
I don't know.
Once it's at 2 bars, like what does that mean? Like 20 minutes left?
Honestly, I don't know shit about cameras.
I don't even know how to spell camera. You neither?
I can't read.
I can't.
Alright, I think, would that be enough for episode number 1?
Yeah, I can live with it.
I think the fans can live with it all. Maybe 3 of them that watched the whole thing through.
You should tell them to subscribe to my YouTube channel. No?
Okay.
But I make videos all the time.
Okay.
I always make videos.
Okay. Well, we do with this part at the end where it's like, hit the music. Any last words for you, Mason?
What is this an opportunity for? To like shout my handles and stuff? Like, to follow me on this and that?
Yeah. Grab the mic and you say blah 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 blah. And I say this is the real talk, my drop. Don't drop it on my fucking knee again.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, I just want to take this moment to ask you to follow me on my... Wait, what?
You look at that.
Oh, I look at the camera. I just want to thank you for watching this episode of the Real Talk Mic Drop podcast. And thank you for watching it, considering I'm in it. Why are you shirtless? I want to be shirtless.
I always take off my...
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Kind of.
Oh. Well, I don't actually want to do that now.
Okay.
I just want to ask you to please follow my Instagram. Actually, don't. Nah, well, you can, I guess. I don't really post anything. MVSVN on Instagram. I have a cute little girl without eyes as my profile picture, so I know it's me. Kind of looks like me, to be honest. I need a haircut, but that's okay.
Keep going, I'm just gonna be flexing.
I don't have anything else to say. You're just distracting me with
Okay,
your
sorry.
flexing.
I'll put on your back.
Thanks for watching.
We have all day, honestly. Actually, we just have to pull the camera knife.
Are we just gonna have like a 20-minute outro?
Go ahead.
Thank you so much for watching. I have probably about 20 minutes worth of final words. I just want to say this has been a great experience. I've never been on this show before, and it means a lot to me to be invited.
That's it.
Any last words? Well, I have first words.
And that's enough, baby. Okay, guys, that has been your show, your episode of the Real Talk Mic Drop podcast. And you know what? I never really had no push to end the show. Like honestly, sometimes it says red, and oh my gosh, I had to finish this.
Mm-hmm. This is the first time you're like, okay, it's time to end this.
Yeah. So I can literally say anything I want now. I can probably come up with a decent, half decent maybe outro. Okay, let me start. Ladies and gentlemen, that was your show tonight. If you enjoyed that, then subscribe. Won't you go ahead and too sweet that subscribe button? Pow! We'll see you next time. Episode 8. This is episode 1.5 because obviously nobody has seen number 1 because it would have 100 views if, but it doesn't.
So the only episode that doesn't have 100 views is the one with me.
You win, Miguel.
You
guys are. I'm sorry, Miguel. You should have more views, but you don't. But that has been the Real Talk Mic Drop podcast in Geneva. That is all. Too sweet that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time at the Real Talk Mic Drop.
That's it?
Cool. Wait, to do that. French fries.
French fries.
Alright, guys.